Would it be safe to say that a lot of this subject matter that we've been discussing is stuff that you've been pondering, and this is why this record is out?
Well, the record is out because I believe very strongly in the power of music. I mean, music to me, it's the universal language. Everything is about vibration, you know. I'm getting a chill when I think about it right now because I really dig you, and I really dig this trip, and I think it's important. But it's all about vibration, man. It's all about vibration, and you know, some people vibrate at different frequencies, and some people have been contacted by their entities stuff. I mean, the bottom line is that music is the one powerful expression that we have. It's the one thing that we have. It's the one thing that music is like. It keeps people out. It keeps the kids out of trouble, man. It gives them something to do. I mean, writing songs. I mean, when a song is born, to me, it's such a glorious feeling, and I feel so blessed to have been able to put that together. You know, I call it the divine inspiration. You know, I'm not. I don't believe in any denominations. Like, as you know, I believe in the church within. But you know, it's such a great feeling when a song is born. You know, and to me, I mean, this is how we do. I mean. This is what I do now. I've dedicated my whole life to this, and my goal has always been, I never got into music for chicks. I never got into music for money. I knew when I joined St. Vitus, for example, in 1985, I joined the band. I knew we were going to struggle. You know, there's no doubt about it. And there's a Latino saying that sums it up for me. I think it's Donde la lucha. We continue the struggle, right?
Yeah.
You know, to me, that's what it's all about. I mean, we are put here. I believe I've been given a gift, and I believe I need to. Music is the gift I was given, and I need to spread the word. I mean, I believe that I need to carry the torch, and you know, when it's time, I need to hand that torch off to somebody. But the bottom line is, man, it's like there's nothing better than music to communicate. It can soothe your soul, it can rile you up, it can bring you down, it can fucking, you know. It's just something about music that to me, it's just the ultimate. I feel that I've been given the ultimate gift.
Would it be appropriately correct for me to say that when you strip down and you play acoustically, the lyrical content is not only more magnified, but it's more powerful because there is no distraction of amplification. Right. So therefore, the message is more clear because the set that I caught today, there was a lot of songs that had a lot of, I felt, a personal window into what you've been going through emotionally and have you. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I pretty much, you know, I mean, the personal stuff, you know, this is the way that I get it, the way that I get it out, you know what I mean? This is the way that I get my tensions out and stuff. I mean, it's the way that I do. It's like when The Drift came out, you know, I was in a really heavy period then. That was my first acoustic record. And, you know, that's a pretty edgy record, I guess, you know, to some folks because the bottom line is, man, it's time right now to stand up for yourself and stop, there's nothing these motherfuckers in power want more than to chase you down in the woods and put their foot on your neck, you know? And, you know, I'm not down with that.
Let me ask you this. Are you planning on going on an acoustic tour with this new album and these new songs, Freedom Conspiracy?
We will, yeah. We played a couple songs tonight, and my songs that I brought to the table pretty much I've been playing and play. Like Crystal Madonna, I've been playing that for a while. You know, Forever Gone for a while too. But, you know, Connie's a really special player. And when we first got together, he's a German singer-songwriter. He was born behind the Iron Curtain, and he grew up behind the Iron Curtain. And like Connie, behind the Iron Curtain, I mean, when the wall was up, I mean, when we first started hanging out, he had hardly heard any Jimi Hendrix. He didn't know who Humble Pie was. Never heard Humble Pie. He didn't know Steve Marriott. But then he turned me on to like Chris Whitley, which I didn't even really know much about Chris Whitley, but he's a really cool singer-songwriter. You know, and like he recently called me and said, "Man, you know Mark Lanigan, who Mark Lanigan is?" And I know Mark Lanigan from the Queens of the Stone Age just in passing. But, you know, I investigated him. Me and Connie are of a like mind, but he's got a work ethic. He's got a beauty to his soul because he, you know, being raised behind the Iron Curtain, he's got a work ethic. Now that he's free or whatever, they're free, he's got a work ethic you would not believe. I mean, all those people. A hunger, a drive. And, you know, he didn't have, like, conventional religion or denomination crammed down his throat. Actually, like, you know, they were raised atheists, okay? But for whatever it's worth, Connie is the kind of guy when we're talking about like, UFOs and stuff like that. He said to me, he goes, maybe we're not supposed to know that shit. Maybe we're not supposed to know that stuff. Maybe that's just, and you know what? More and more, the things he say ring true because, the more and more that every day goes by where I'm just kind of wondering, are we just in a Philip K. Dick novel? I mean, are we really just like literally in a fishbowl where they're getting ready to change the water? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that feeling sometimes like that as much as we have with our minds and, all the interactions and all the outward twining of personalities and emotions and drama and all that shit, are we really just fucking rats in a cage, man? I don't know. It's weird.
The fact of being able to think and to be free is slowly coming to a demise. You and I are literally dinosaurs.
Well, we are, but it's really up to us still, as you do and we do, to get the message out. And what we're doing right now is important because they're trying to dumb us down, man. All the stuff they're spraying in the air, it's all about dumbing us down. It's all about dumbing us down because they really want the population. My personal theory is that there's I know for a fact that there's a small amount of people, a couple cabals in power that hold all the money. They've always had all the money. The people that brought us the Federal Reserve, the people that brought us the IRS, all this kind of stuff. This is like an old plan. This is a very old plan starting out, because basically if they control the money, they control the politics. And my new beliefs, strong beliefs are is that all politics is theater. It's all theater. No doubt about it, it's theater. And to me, I think that this is some major problems. I think that we better wake up, man.
Here's the deal, though. We're living in a day and age where, what we discussed is real, whether people want to believe it or not. But at the same time, we still have a chance to change things with speaking out, whether it's verbally, whether it's by music, whether it's by literature. It's artists like yourself that really have gone against the grain your whole career. And it's important to really voice what is not considered the norm, because every rebellion has always started by going against the norm.
That's right. Well, we now know that the norm's flawed, okay? People are not getting better, they're getting sicker. All I can do is, all we need to do is educate our children, take your kids under your wing, man, and get close to your people because, it's time to have a positive mindset, I think, is really important. You need to be really happy with what you're doing at work. If you have a positive mindset, I think, and enough people do, I think we can lift ourselves out of it. But, let's see what happens.
Wino's new record, Acoustic, is out now on Exile on Main Street and also Earsplit?
Earsplit Records and Exile on Mainstream, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and it's with Connie Ox. He's my German singer-songwriter partner, yeah.
And possibly a tour's coming?
There definitely will be a tour coming. As long as we have the ability to tour, we will.
Wino, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
It's my pleasure, really. Thank you.
Madonna, I treasure you so. My coat pocket, my heart, you are close.